Welcome back to my channel. Today I am at Juggernaut Glass in the Houston Heights, where I will be doing a glass blowing session where I'll be making a glass Christmas ornament. It's Christmas time, so that'll be fitting. Here's some of the creations. Got shot glasses, turtle, some blowpipes, here's a Christmas ornament like the kind I will be making today.
Yeah, start heating that very end. Yeah, about midway in the flame's a good spot. Looking good. It'll take a bit to warm up. You can probably bring a little more in the flame, just a little more. And if you like, you can try using two hands. And I will say, if you can take a little half step up and maybe lower your elbow, if your elbow's up the whole time, boy, you're gonna get tired really fast. So try to kind of bend your elbows just a little bit. And then, yeah, let's bring more glass in. Come out of that flame. We want to just keep it shaped for now. Oh, yeah, you want to start with red or white?
I'll start with red.
All right. So red's interesting. It's clear while it's hot. So have fun with that. I think you got it. Here's your red. Yeah, let's hold it. Cool. So you're gonna use this end. You can stop your spin here. Remember how we applied color? Really step up. It's okay to bring the clear in the flame. We want to be heating that color nice and kind of horizontal. Keep it simple that way. So hang tight. Let's warm this first. Spin. And I will say, let's go minimal. Let's just heat the very tip. Very easy to heat too much. So we heat the very end, we can avoid that. All right, that's good. So bring your blank right into the flame. We're gonna apply the dot sideways, get a good press, and then we're gonna melt apart. Gentle and give it time to cut. Perfect. Good, you reacted. It'll kind of rip away if you use the same amount of pressure the full way through. So you're gonna need to get it started and then you can let up a little bit. You got it. Find that flame, good deal. Cool. So keep moving. We'll get some red on there. When you're done with the red, let me know, and we'll get you that white. Happy with that? Cool. We'll grab that. Why not, since we're at a good stopping point, why don't we just reheat that before we put some white on there? Why not? Kind of reheat, touch up those points where that color touched the clear and shocked it. Find that flame, there you go. We'll come out of the flame again, keep it moving. Give that a second to cool down while we wait for the smaller flame. Now this white, it's a little touchy. So we want to make sure we're just kind of back here and we're not right up on that torch because it can boil out and look not as nice. So we'd rather be back here. There you go. Use that side. Probably notice it's a little different. I will say that red's probably kind of watery compared to this color. Alright, that's probably good. You can bring your clear right into the flame for that. Press and cut. Find that flame. See, that one's pretty dang warm. What's that?
I think I'm good with
Happy with that? Nice even pattern? Cool. Alright, I'll grab that. So, we're going to try to focus our heat kind of at our 3/4 point, right about here. Kind of aim right about there. Let's go for it. We're going to get this nice and warm, and then you're going to blow it out next. Needs a bit more heat before we can do that. Alright, very cool. Let's try that out. Keep your spin, come out of the flame. You might give it a spin or two, and let's go for it. Try to puff that out while you spin. he's got a little movement out of it. It was a little cold. We'll reheat. We'll go again. Keep that spin going. Try using 2 hands. Always kind of helps you glide a little more. All right, let's try that again. Keep your spin. We'll come out of the flame. We'll puff this out. Go for it. Put a little more oomph. Nice, and we'll reheat. Got a little more movement out of it. Now these next 2 to 3 steps, it's going to move a lot easier than that time. Probably have it a lot warmer, and it's definitely thinner. All right, very cool. I'm thinking that looks good. Keep your spin. We'll come out of the flame. Let's try puffing that out. Now that's going to move a lot easier. Let's go for it. Gentle. Go a little more. As it cools, you can always give it a little more gruff. Perfect. All right, now we really kind of have our bubble forming, right? So we're going to aim our flame on that lower hemisphere. We want that stuff to absorb that stuff. Let's go for it. Yeah, let's go ahead. Bring more in the flame. Kind of ignore the top, and yeah, really kind of heat that nice 3/4-ish point. All right, that's looking good. Keep your spin. We're going to come out of the flame. Give it a few spins. That's really hot, right? So we're going to give it a few spins. Might even pause like right there. All right, now let's go ahead and puff that out while you spin. All right, you can blow a little harder. Now that's cooling. A little more. And then we'll reheat. Still heating the lower side of the bubble. So we can really only see where our white dots are. Bring that in. Kind of be generous with our heat. If we're too hyper-focused on the top, we'll get a tube instead of a bubble. All right, that's probably good. Let's try it. Puff that out while you spin, maybe a little angle. Very cool. Now it's cooling off. Go a little more pressure. Same spin. Super cool. All right, now we're gonna get one more heat, and we're just gonna kind of re-inflate it. That's good. Now do your best to really focus the heat on as much of the bubble as we can. We're gonna have to kind of scooch back and forth until we find that nice sweet spot. There you go. That's a good spot. And this, we're not gonna get it nearly as warm. We're just gonna kind of get an extra little millimeter out of it. That's probably good. Keep your spin. Come out of the flame. We'll puff that out. Spin the wind. All right, and that's good. I wouldn't go too much wider than that. Nicely done. Nice ornament. Yeah, our red's still not showing up. I promise it's there. We'll get it to show up in a little bit. Great work. I hope you finish it. Nicely done. What color hook do you want to put on there?
I'll put on a red hook.
Red? Cool. Sounds good. Yeah, for this one, there's a few different brands of red. This one, we're going to set it in the kiln for like 10 minutes. That should get the red to show up real nice. That nice cranberry, pomegranate color. Pretty close there. You see our red's coming in a little bit. Just a little. Confetti look. Alternating colors. Gotta be careful. I always like hold my breath. All right, yeah, this one we will let it rest in the kiln for a little bit. Sorry. Awesome, great work. It's hot.
I just got back from Juggernaut Glass with my finished Christmas ornament. I really like how the red and white spotting turned out and the nice red hook. I'll put a link to Juggernaut glass in the description for anyone who lives in the Houston area who might be interested in checking it out. The place itself was kind of small, so you're kind of limited to smaller projects like dominoes, marbles, charms, ornaments like this one. So don't expect to be making large bottles or vases. It was still really cool though to get introduced to glass blowing. So I definitely recommend going there if you can. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. I have a few more videos planned before the end of the year, so stay tuned for those. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.